Hello friends, first of all, I would like to thank you so much for being here in my YouTube channel. So here, our today's topic is about overall stability of trusses. Already in the last topics, that is in part 1 and part 2, we clear the concept of external stability of trusses and internal stability of trusses. So see here, in today's topic, we will discuss about the overall stability of trusses. So overall stability of trusses means if the structure is externally stable and internally stable, then the structure overall will be stable. So see here in the first point, if the structure externally stable, when the structure externally stable, to prevent the movement of the body as a whole, minimum three reactions. We require minimum three reactions. The three reactions must be non-trivial, non-parallel, and non-concurrent. When the structure internally stable, if M equal to 2J minus 3 means number of members equal to 2 joints minus 3, then the structure will be internally stable. Then overall structure also stable here. If the structure is externally stable and internally unstable, so when the structure will be internally unstable, if M less than 2J minus 3 means number of members less than 2J minus 3, then the structure internally unstable here. At that condition, the structure may be stable or unstable. So we will discuss about this point here. See here in this figure consists of two hinged supports at A and B. At A there will be two reactions, one will be horizontal and another one will be vertical. At B there will be two reactions, one will be horizontal, another will be vertical. Whenever a horizontal load is applied, these horizontal reactions will try to resist that horizontal displacement. Whenever a vertical load is applied, these vertical reactions will try to resist that vertical displacement. Whenever a rotational movements will be there, these reactions will try to resist that rotational movements also. Therefore, the structure here cannot be moving and cannot rotating also. Therefore, the structure will be externally stable. At the same time, there will be horizontal and vertically reactions. Means the reactions will be perpendicular to each other. There will be no parallel reactions and at the same time not meeting at one point. Means there will be no concurrent reactions also. Based on all these conditions, the structure will be externally stable here. But we require minimum three reactions only. But there will be four reactions. So see here, there will be four reactions, 3 plus 1. There will be one extra reaction. Okay, then we will go for internally unstable, whether the structure will be internally stable or not. If M less than 2J minus 3, the structure will be internally unstable. So see here, there will be two members, AC will be one member, BC will be another member. And how many joints? ACB, there will be three joints. So substitute here in this formula, 2 into 3 minus 3, 6 minus 3 equal to 3. Therefore, M less than 3, members will be 2, totally it will be 3. Therefore, M less than 2J minus 3. The structure internally unstable here, means there will be one member less here. AB is another member which is not there here. Therefore, the structure will be internally stable. If the structure is externally stable and internally unstable, the structure may be stable or unstable. Means overall structure may be stable or unstable. See here, here external reactions will be 4. These extra one reaction and here one member will be less. These extra reactions will try to compensate here. Means it will be helpful for the internal stability of the trusses. Therefore, the overall structure may be stable here. So remember this point. It is very important. At the same time, go for the third condition. If the structure externally unstable and internally stable, then overall structure unstable here. So we will discuss about that point also. See here, this figure consists of two roller supports. So therefore, there will be two vertical reactions. Whenever a vertical load is applied, these vertical reactions will try to resist that vertical displacement. If there will be any horizontal load is applied here, then the structure move in the horizontal direction. So therefore, there will be no equivalent horizontal reaction to resist the displacement. Therefore, the structure here, it will be moving as a whole. Then the structure will be externally unstable. At the same time, we will see about the internally stability of the stresses. So if M equal to 2J minus 3, how many members in this truss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, totally 9 members. Then how many joints? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, 6 joints. So substitute in the formula. 2 into 6, 12 minus 3. that one will be equal to 9. Therefore, members equal to 9. Therefore, if m equal to 2j minus 3, the structure here it will be internally stable, but externally unstable here. Therefore, it can moving as a whole. Then the structure is externally unstable and internally stable. Then overall structure will be unstable. So therefore, for overall stability of the stresses, external stability is compulsory. So please friends, remember this point is very very important. For overall stability of the stresses, external stability is compulsory. So friends, this is the concept of overall stability of stresses. See you soon with another topic. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share it to your friends and subscribe my channel.